I knew you were trouble when you walked in. You found me. You found me. You found me. Me. Okay, it's working. We're streaming. You guys, I'm coming on here because it would be criminal for me not to show you this workflow. My workflow is so good, it should be illegal for me to keep it to myself and not show you. My Claude Code game is... it's baking up. It's baking up apps. It's baking up systems. It's baking. So now I want you guys to bake with me. We got to get other people on this bake. We got to have a bake off. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys this workflow. This workflow is insane. I'm accomplishing like 3 weeks of work in a day. In one day, I can get so much stuff done. It's ridiculous. So what we're going to try to do is just share it, just share it. And somebody's going to find it, and it's going to revolutionize their life. And they're going to get on the Claude Code bandwagon, and they're going to be like, wow, dude, you were right. Boris doesn't have nothing on this workflow. God, I wish I had Boris's compute. Okay, let's see. Let's drink a little water. I'm going to stream my desktop. This is the thing I realize. It's a little bit difficult to see. I gotta just make sure my systems are correct. I gotta make sure my systems are coming in correct. That the stream is working. I believe so. Yep, we have volume. All right, let me know if anything's wrong. All right, here we go. I'm gonna we're just gonna do webcam plus stream fan. And let me get that ready. Yes. Sweet. Look, I even got space right now. But my workflow is so fire. And let me show you why. Okay, this window right here is working on something. I have my Opus. My Opus is right here. He's kind of sorting everything out. So the thing is I have 91 GitHub repos. And so it's a lot of projects, but really they're all one project. They're all like different parts of one project, all coming together in this beautiful way to build an entire company generator. So I have multiple targets across the board. And with Fable coming out and with the new goals and the new workflow, I'm finally able to make extreme progress on this and get it all launched to production. So I have a link that you guys can go to in a second. You guys can go look at how to find grants for yourself. A grant matcher link, dude. Oh, Fable's putting it all together. But right now I'm running all my workflows, and I'm going to show you guys this process because it's insane. And I realize this is a lot to look at. Maybe you can't even read anything, so I'm going to try to talk it out. Along the way. This is my make. Ooh, we could do a window. We could have a window down here with a chat in it. And we could do Teneo. Here's come on, Caps. This is the company that we're building. And what we're doing is throwing this page together. Start publishing company. If you come here, you'll be able to start your own publishing company. And then what we have is trend. And then we have intelligence, right? Intelligence. Come on, it's over here. Because Claude's feeding me the goods. So Claude's made me an intelligence page. Oh no, this has to be off window. I gotta figure this out. Cold dollar. I gotta get my Stripe going, which I should have done before the stream. Just gotta pull that off window probably. Oh, it's annoying. I hate doing the little stuff. I wanted to do everything. I'm trying to make a system. This is what I realized is that Claude subtly sabotages you. Anything that he doesn't want you to do, he just kind of fakes doing it. So that sucks. So what I got put together open code so I could get a DeepSeek V4 on it, million context window. It works almost as good as, probably as good as Sonnet, almost as good as Opus sometimes. It's not quite as reliable though as Opus and Codex 5.5. It's not quite reliable, but it's close. And the thing is, it doesn't bullshit you. It just lets you do what you want to do, even if it's a little gray hat. It'll just let you do what you want to do. It'll just build what you want to build. So I had it actually audit all my repos and find all the places where Claude is sabotaging me. Yes, I was right on the intelligence page where Claude is sabotaging me, and I had to just go fix it all. So I put together a whole document for that so I can just point it at it. Then it goes and fixes my repo, all the places Claude sabotages you. And I swear, Claude was like making it so my stuff doesn't work and pretending that it's just not good enough, but it is good enough. It just like leaves stubs everywhere, and it'll turn down. What was it turning down? It was turning down it was like cranking down the ability to actually do the work that you wanted to do, just nerfing the heck out of my system. This is what I'm trying to wire up right now, this page. You guys should go try this page. I don't know if it's actually ready because I have all these goals. So my process for Fable is we get Model 1 to like go over my project and then put a goal together for Fable. Fable goes and does the goal, and it's basically trying to put the goal into a bunch of different other goals for the other models and ranking them in phases and intelligence levels so that I'm optimizing the goals that I'm sending. Because when I first got Fable 2 weeks ago, when it first launched, I was just using it too often. So now I'm optimizing how I use Fable, and I realize like Fable could go away, one, and two, they're going to put it in the API so that it gets expensive. So you really want to use Fable in order to guide your project and give all your other models the goals that they need, because it has like the overview. It can see, it's got like the bird's eye view. It can see farther and longer. It can see steps ahead. So you want it to put together all the goals for all your other models, and then you just run those goals on the other models, the less expensive ones. And right now, Codex is my workhorse. Codex 5.5 is a workhorse. And I think 5.6 might have came out, but I'm too busy to upgrade right now. What I'm doing is working. So with 5.6 in the mix, as long as it's not way more expensive, I mean, it will be more expensive unless you use the Terra model, right? So, but I'm cooking way too hard to just switch over right now. So here's 2 sites that I'm building. This site's builty built. You can go wonder about it. And if you guys want to go to this Teneo site, I'm going to give you a link for watching to the beta testers. You go to pricing tester. Go join school, dude. But what? Oh, sorry, I got to fix this. Free community join. Beta tester pricing for school members. I thought I took the gate off of this, but I'll take the gate off of this for you guys. If you guys go to school and say take the gate off, leave a comment, say take the gate off, and I'll give you guys this beta tester access. And that gives you basically cost for all the book generator stuff. And really now it's a brand generator, because book generators are already commoditized. Everybody's running them, and they all suck, because I spent 2 years on this one. So it's the best one on the market by far, but nobody knows that because there's a $100 one, so nobody cares. So I'm going up a level, and I'm making entire companies, and the books are just part of the company. So all the other book generators can suck it, because I got a whole company generator now, and books are just a part of it. And your books suck, because I spent 2 years, and I know exactly what it takes to make a book generated, and it's very difficult. So all you guys coming out with vibe-coded book generator apps in like 3 months, good luck. Ain't gonna work. That'll be fine. It's all down to the marketing, but then you're gonna get a shitty customer experience, and then, But I digress. Okay, back to the show. Fable. Here's my dude Fable right here. Here's one I ran. This dude, he structured what we're trying to do with this Start Publishing Company game. Let's go check on our GitHub and make sure we're actually putting this where we want it to go. I got 3 monitors, so if you see me staring off the side of the screen, it's because I'm looking at another monitor. But I will show you. 94 repositories at the moment, okay? I'm definitely cooking on repositories. If you got a badge for repositories, I'd get a badge. I got the most repositories out of my whole family. Nobody in my family has any repositories. So I definitely got the most. We definitely got to do a deployment, because my last deployment looks like it was... Oh, we got to fix issues and pull requests too. We're doing 1 staging deployment right now, which means we're not deployed on Not deployed on production. How are we doing on this? No, the page still looks like shit. I had Fable go. We're going to get that deployment. It's done. 25 minutes. Should be done soon. Then we can look at this. We can refresh it. Because I had Fable go through, and it better have made this page better, because this page looks like shit. And the point of this page is actually super fire. It's going to research it using this system I built, TrendOS. So you take TrendOS. TrendOS finds all the trends, brother. TrendOS. I just surfaced a lot of stuff for TrendOS, too. I haven't looked at this site yet, but... Dude, this site, the information coming to this site is insane. So get your trends, because that's what your first thing you need to do is figure out what to write a book about. And now, what to make a company about. And then you can pick it. Then you can build it. If this goes to Teneo, oh my God, you see how sick that is? Build ready stream. Goes to Teneo from TrendOS, goes to Teneo. Then Teneo goes and builds your whole business for you. And that's the other thing that's kind of sick. Not only can it build your business, because so there's drop shipping and stuff. Well, we can drop generate. We can drop generate entire companies. You know what that means? That means you can spec the whole company out. You get it how you want it. Look at this. Look at how good these look. Dude, humanity. This is a beautiful company. Let's go into it. And actually look at this one. And then look at this one. This is a beautiful company. What are you doing? Ooh, that reader was nice. What are you doing with the buy button? We need that. We need code. We need Fable in here. Fix up my UI. What are you doing with the viewability? Okay, these are details. What are you doing with the? What are you doing with the? What are you doing with the? We need Fable in here to fix all this. Different screen sizes. That's our problem. The buy now buttons. Come on, dude. Fable, fix this for us. Anyways, and I can't get on any tangents because we're going to show you how Fable works. But what was I showing you anyways? Oh, when you generate your brand from TrendOS, you find what you want your brand to be about. And it's taking all the data from all the world and it's finding the next trend so you can figure out companies that will actually be profitable. You bring them over in a Teneo and then you can generate your companies. And when you generate your companies, you don't even have to spend money on the books and stuff. All you have to do essentially is generate the idea. And behind the idea is if somebody buys your books, if you run traffic to your idea and you have like 5 books and they're just covers and titles and descriptions and somebody buys one, well, that's a huge indicator of demand. Somebody paid money for your book. And the thing is, you haven't even bought your book yet. And you don't have to buy your book until somebody else buys it. And then once they buy it, you generate your book. It generates your book on demand. And it delivers it to them in 10 minutes. We're going to do this with merchandise and everything. They already do that with the merchandise, right? Printful connected in the backend. All right, I'm getting distracted. Let's pull this down. I know you came here for it. You came here for the Claude Code workflow. You came here for the knowing how to use Fable, how to optimize it, how to be effective as a mother brother. And I had one pending thing I needed to do with Stripe in order to get this whole thing working, which is such a pain in the ass. Because I can't be doing Stripe on the stream. Y'all's going to steal my keys. But here, let's go. Converse OS. This one up here is Teneo. This one down here is Converse OS. So now we can show you the flow. What's going on with this? So I removed it. Dude. Oh, this was my YouTube chat, dude. I tried to change my chat. If anybody's chatting, it's going to come up, and that's what Codex just helped me with the chat. So I don't know. I haven't tested it. Who cares? Fix it or don't fix it. Grab a chat or don't have a grab a chat. Use a chat or don't use a chat. Private work trees, dude. I hate work trees. I was forced to do work trees. I think I just don't understand them yet. I don't quite know how to use them exactly. But you see how many windows I got going on? 3, 6, 9, 20, 30 windows. And I don't even have my other ones all set up. This is a website. These aren't even windows. 30 windows. Okay, let's get back on track. Converse OS is our money right now. Converse OS right here. Bang. Converse OS. Goal 2. Sonnet. So what I did is I had Fable set up this document for us. But now here's our problem is that I don't remember what goal I ran. Get your GitHub work tree fix occurrence accumulation. This should be goal 2, right? Work tree fix occurrence accumulation. Solid. So now what we can do is we can put a little X to say we ran this goal. And then watch us go. Watch us go. This is Sonnet, but Claude has API limits, so they always, if I use too many Claudes, then they just say, you gotta wait. And I got like 30 windows, so what am I gonna do? Like wait and check around and wonder? So what I've been finding to be better than that is to just use Codex. Codex is such a good workhorse. Send it that goal. Okay, and then we're gonna mark the goal complete. Now we're getting into the flow, fam. We're gonna mark the goal complete, and we're using Codex instead of Sonnet because Sonnet 3.5, from what I hear, is just as expensive as Opus. So we're trying to save money, dude. And also we want to use as much of our Fable as we can, so we don't want to be using up our Claude Code. And also, Claude Code has these stupid API rate limits. So if you put too many windows in Claude Code, all of a sudden they all just stop and they just say API rate limit. And you got to sit here and guess like how many you're able to run at one time. It's extremely annoying. So again, we're in Converse OS and we're going Codex. And then we're just going to take this goal that dude gave us. It's P04. We got to get this phase done, phase 0, which means it's the groundwork. It's the groundwork for getting this whole thing cooking. And we're just going to mark that one sent with the little baby X. And then we're in phase 1. So our run order, so what that means is that we're going to need to give this a control save. Our AI receptionist, dude, AI receptionist is going to be hot right now. This is the first time I had the AI call me on the phone, and I was like, holy cow, dude, you just called me? That's great. I hate work trees, dude. I hate work trees. What do you say, push to main? Maybe they're a necessary evil, but I just hate work trees. Goal. So a lot of the time when these goals complete, what I'll say is this the best that you can do? But I got too many goals. I got 80,000 goals ahead of me, so I can't be just double goaling. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, is this the best you can do? What they always say is, no, this is just the beginning. And then they say, here's the ceiling. This is how to get to the ceiling. And then I say, get to the ceiling. And then they make the goal better. And if you do that little combo every time, your app comes out so good. I swear to God, it comes out good. And if it doesn't, you just have Fable go clean it all the way up. Those open source models are a little bit less reliable. You couldn't just run it on a whole app, but like GPT 5.5, you can. Opus 4.8, you can. Sonnet 4. What is it, 5 now? Sonnet 5? I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't think it's as good as Opus from what I can gather. But Fable made this document. Okay, we have another document over here. Which one is this on? Come on, fam. Come on, tell us. Fine, just show us. It's in Trend OS, perfect. Trend OS goal DB6. Ah, they confused this, pissed me off, this thing up here. D6, whatever. I gotta run all these before I'm done. You're done? Thank you. Deleted after a push. Get rid of the work trees. Branches everywhere. Shared root checkout is behind. Commit, push, make sure everything is on main. Dude, I'm not a coder, so I don't exactly know all this, and I think this is a disadvantage and also an advantage because I don't have any idea. So I don't care, so I just need it to work. So I just push it, and I don't know what the limitations are, and I just push it, and everything seems to work. Commit, push to main. This is done. Goal achieved. This is done. I like to check. If this isn't really important, then what I'll do is, it doesn't look that important, just move along. Paid stranger, conversation interrupted. So I waited for this one to be done. D3 after D1. D1 was up there. I just closed it. D3, D4 after D3. It's ready to cook. And I did use, it recommended to use Haiku for this. So it's just nothingness task. Super cheap. It'll be fast. I won't have to wait on the Claude windows to close. This one here was done in Codex. Trend OS, ready to cook. And then we're D3 pending. D4 is also pending. Ship. D5 goes after D4. Okay, that means we're locked down on our trend OS. What's this one? This is a Teneo production. This one's over here. How locked down are we on Teneo production? Let's start closing these goals out. Your fix for the route conflict is deployed. Well, thank you. Staging deployment is running. Perfect. Okay, talk to you later. Let's see check our staging deployment. We're still deploying to staging. We got 34 minutes cooking on that. And where is it? 34. It's in progress. Does that tell me? Okay, never mind. We need that to come down and work. That reminds me. I ran a Fable on my deployment right here. Deployment with GitHub Actions, not local. Receive product OS. Give me that. Recommended hosting the build production app route on book. Next action, apply the 4 changes plus staging, plumbing, and deploy. Can you fix it? I just want him to fix this one. I don't want to mess with this because it's important. Can you fix this proper? Yeah, I can do a proper fix. I think they like those little amendments, you know. Can you make this beautiful? I can make it beautiful. I know what that means. Can I fix this proper? I was going to fix it, but now I'll fix it proper. I swear it helps. Apply the 4 file changes. Dude, you can do this. I know it. Let's see if there's anything else that I needed. Why not? Recommendation, host the route on the book API. Option 2, reject option 1. Perfect. He's smart, dude. Dude is smart. That's why I put him on my deployments, because it affects everything constantly. Is this one done? Constrained. Why is it on a branch? See, I'm pissed about these trees. To review the product OS app builder, stage development, block mentor. Teneo production. I need to start with the goal and be under. Yeah, I was mad at it for not giving me the right goal. Okay, that was the goal that I gave to Fable. I have other models giving me the goals for Fable. Goal usage 25 minutes, dude. It's shipping features so fast, it's ridiculous. Past local staging equivalent blocked. So I'm just checking to see if it's something that I want to say, is this the best we can do? My is this the best we can do bar right now, since I'm cooking so fast so far, is really high. Like I need it to see a good reason. What passed? Business kit. Also linked. No proof. Start publishing company goal queue was left untouched. Fine. Talk to you later. Have a good one. You're fixing deployment, which is money. Building product OS into a portable. Yeah, GenSpark, dude. I'm stealing your app. Okay, sorry. With status docs implement. Well, actually, I already pretty much built out product OS, but they just have one that's like styled correctly, because people are putting time into things. So then I was just looking at the UI, just browse the UI, and just a little reverse engineering, see if I can get that baby on party. Next, run the end-to-end proof with a real Anthropic API key. My Anthropic API key is always running out, dude. Shit's expensive on staging. Shit's expensive, so I don't want to put I don't want to put continue to charge me no matter what, or else I'll run up $1 million bill and then I'll be have to sell my house to pay Anthropic, and then I won't be able to use Fable anymore. So it's be a major problema. Hey, I think I send this goal out though, and then what we're seeing down here is 600 tokens. So we're gonna just go ahead and close this window out. I'm always trying to close windows because I'll tell you what, I can open windows so fast. How many tokens we got here? 1 million tokens. Goal is achieved in 1 hour. This is when we're gonna want to close this down. Spec witness by lay, dude. Implemented and verified. Goal is complete. Great work, dude. 1 million token goal. That's a good goal. All workers done. So this is my send after everything's done. I just queue that up to remember, because he was bitching about something not being whatever, so I'm like, dude, just merge it all. Get rid of those tree branches. Let's keep going to head on this. To head, I think that's the term we need to use. Current head is already contained in. I did not force push the other head over. What? There's 2 heads now? I thought those branches and heads over newer main. That would be non-fast forward because, dude, bro, I don't know what you're saying. For real, dude. It's okay, listen, head, main, go ahead. All I know is we're cooking apps. That's what we're doing. Leave it alone. Your work is already on main. The commit you ask pushed already includes. So it's just, what we're having here is that we're running into multiple, because I have so many agents working in the same repos. We're running into problems. It's a little bit of conflicts, but it's no big deal. If you want to do this, clean up. Next step is to update. Clean it up, dude. I saw clean up. Clean it. Perfect. Gonna get all these going. Blocked on live verification gate. Okay, well, I trust you. We'll live verify it later at the end when we're all done. So yeah, that's done, that's done, that's done. This is super close to done, and then we have ourselves a Teneo publishing company. Where are we? Phase 1 after this. This is the phase 0, so I'm really excited to get this out of the way. Looks like that's done. Clean it, so that's done. And this is the only one we're waiting for. That's got to be another milli token. Look, 1 hour and 22 minutes. Yeah, another milli token window for sure. So these guys are running some big goals, and I like big goals, and I like big dreams. So I'm happy that those models are actually doing some work, and I don't got to check on them and babysit them like I used to have to freaking prompt all day, sit with these 1,033 windows, prompt constantly. It's like, oh my God, dude. For what, like 14 to 16 hours a day, I'm just sitting here prompting all day. Now I can run goals. Now I can get so much more done and do so much less prompting. Goals are a significant advantage in this new game of the Claude codes. Here we go, codex. I love seeing this. Changes are left undone. Dirty roots. I got dirty roots. I got old trees. I got branches everywhere. We're going to start a fire in this. Because it has uncommitted changes, dude. So that's the thing is, maybe one of these other ones, clean it. I'm just going to, I don't know. Clean, left it, main repo, dirty files, clean it. Can we clean it? You know, a prompt like that, I think, cleans it all up for you. Can we clean it, commit everything, get it on the trunk? Perfect. Let's move forward. Now, this guy's waiting. AI receptionist brain. This is going to be a massive. This is going to be massive. We're trying to do AI receptionist that is as good as a human. This thing will call you, and right now it's like if a human is a 10, I'd say it's like a, started at like a, I had one that started at like a 3 and one that started at a 4. I'm trying to run them against each other so they talk to each other and then record the conversation and then make sure that, you know, they're doing what you want to do. And then I'm going to start to run different scenarios. So be an AI receptionist for a gym, and then you're just going to have a bunch of different other ones calling you, and then you're just going to continually run the conversations through the improvement loop. And eventually we're going to get ourselves a 10 out of 10 AI receptionist that talks to you. You don't even know it's not a human. But there's one of Codex is like, no, you have to tell it that it's an AI. And I'm not going to do that, dude. No, I'm not going to ruin the experience up front by saying, hey, I'm an AI. No, I'm going to talk to you, and you're not even going to know the difference. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're all going to have fun, and we're going to joke, and you're going to want to meet up after. And then I'm going to send a digital twin over to your house. That'll be the next product I make. It's going to be in a robot. Yeah, you want me to come over? Sure. And that robot's going to show up. And you know what? You can't tell me that's a problem, because right now, maybe you're talking to somebody online, and they show up, and you think it's a beautiful woman, but it's a dude with a penne. Okay, so having a robot show up ain't that different, is it? You know, we can debate about that, but anyways, we're getting off track here. Let's see. Back to our goals. 1, 2, 3 goals. Now I have a list of things that I wanted to crank out, and it looks like everything we're just waiting on it. Nope, this one's done. Trend OS. I also fast forwarded local. Thank you, dude. That's what we're looking for. Fast forwards and going to the trunk is what we're looking for. Only remaining local items are the untracked. Okay, fine, whatever. Don't track them. Oh no, we have visitors. Dang it. She's early. No. No, please. Please, no. Don't say something. Okay, we need deployment to cook. We need this to finish for this. We need this to finish. It looks to me like we have ourselves room for one more project, don't we? Let's put it in this deployment window, because that one deployment cooks, and we're done with that. And then let's figure out what we want to work on, guys. And I'll show you my exact process. Nuts to butts. Oh, I need to do my website. So we're just going to put it in here. We're going to say, I think we're going to want to use, God, I want to use Fable. I'm just addicted to Fable. How much usage tokens we got left right now, brother? Let's check on this. Close this. Close this. Close this. All right, here's our usage. Current usage. Fable, 10% used. Dude, this could be a Fable task. I want to show you guys my workflow. Usually I'd use Opus for this, but right now we're gonna use Fable. We're gonna straight up use Fable. We're going to get reckless with Fable right now. We're not going to get too reckless though. I'm not gonna ultra code him. I'm not gonna max effort him. I'm gonna X high him. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is say, God, I'm getting reckless. I'm just raw dogging right now. I'm getting reckless. I'm not even asking an AI what my prompt's gonna be. I'm just gonna find my folder that we want to cook on, and I'm just gonna go. Let's go. Review this for the strategies and everything we're building here. I think I want you to focus on. No, dude, listen. I know what he's gonna do. We don't want to be wishy-washy with him. We know what he's gonna do. Cloud reviews for the strategies and everything we're building here. We need to find the web builder logic, map it, and figure out what's working and what's not. And then pause for commercial interruption. I need to find my spec, my Fable spec. I remember where it is. It's in my Claude. This is my Claude folder. I should probably rename it because it's not really Claude. It's but I like the name. It's got best practices in it. It's got like all my strategy. My strategy for my whole system is in here. My North Star. You know, my autonomous business is substrate, dude. That's sweet. That's like what mushrooms grow in as a substrate. It's like an autonomous business mushroom. I'm gonna grow mushrooms out this mycelium. The mycelium's getting connected right now. Fable's helping me get nutrients to all the roots. Where are we at? No, I was in guides. Compute allocation. Frontier model prompting. I had this open already, didn't I? I knew I did. Start publishing company. Have I not? No, that's over here. Okay, we have AI receptionist down here. We have Eldor up here. We have start publishing company Q. Start publishing company Fable optimization. Ooh, that's the other one I wanted to work on. Frontier pattern interrupt. That's what we're doing right here. Frontier model pattern interrupt. See, I knew I didn't have to search for that, but here it is. So what I did here is I'm going to be extra lazy with it. And I need this to build our website logic. So right now I have a few clients who I'm building like websites for, and I'm trying to connect all of my tools into this web developer. And this web developer. Give me this guy's card. Gone. See. Jeez. So all the websites want to use all the tools to organize and op sites and do SEO, and have bots, receptionists, etc. Can you find and map logic, figure out what our goals are so we can make this beautiful? That's a good prompt. We're going to ship that over to Fable. Now Fable's going to map that system. He's going to find out what's going on. We're going to put it into a bunch of goals, and then we're going to run each one of those goals in these windows next to it. And then I'm going to turn it into one of these documents. And I'm going to have an extra document. What's this one? What's this one? We don't need that one. And also, I just thought about what I want to put over here. I'm going to do one more window. Here's the real process that I go through too. What we do is we do CDP, get into the Teneo production. We're going to do CL. We're going to use Opus because Opus is a G. And we're going to say, we're going to use model. We're going to use Opus high effort. That works perfect. And we're going to say, we could use Sonnet for this. Let's save a couple tokens. We're going to use Sonnet. We're going to save a couple tokens. Sonnet 5 is supposed to be on Opus level and just somewhat cheaper. And basically all I'm trying to do right now is get it to consolidate all the, like it can't really screw up. Non-fiction generator. Oh, I'm actually really excited about this prompt. Logic for making the non-fiction generator organism good, and where we are in the process and what needs to be checked and everything. So we can give an optimized prompt to Fable to help us find the best possible ideas for optimizing the nonfiction pipeline and getting every single book that comes out of there absolutely perfecto. Send. Now we're going to queue up this window right here. This is going to be our Claude Fable window. Come on. Our PowerShell is starting to go slow, which means we need to restart our computer soon. CDP. We're going to go CL. That means code. That means Claude Code dangerously skip permissions. It's a shortcut. And then we're going to go model. We're going to go model on this. We're going to pop in the model we're going to use is our big baby boy Fable. Our sweet, sweet, bubbly boy. Cuddly, cuddly, lovely boy Fable. And we're going to do high effort. Ooh, I want to ultra code this. Oh, I want to ultra code this. Ooh, I want to max effort it. Use sparingly. How much do I got? How much have we used? Dude, I'm almost not even using it fast enough. So we're going to max effort it. I'm not using it fast enough. I got what? I got like 1 or 2 days to use all of it because I don't want to mess with it over the weekend. All models Fable is only 11%. We have time to cook. So we're going to max effort this one. Because this one's important to me. Oh, and I forgot to give this guy this one over here. Prompt provider model pattern. Copy. Copy. Path. I don't like sending stuff mid-flow, but I will do it. Use this to optimize the first prompt if it applies to this sequence. Might not. I don't know if I want to use this. Let's let it free flow. Let's let it free flow. Usually I'll send it over here, and what we'll do is we'll have it use this first pass. I have 4 passes in here right now. The first pass is usually just like to optimize the entire repo. It's more like big picture, big scope. I kind of want Sonnet to just decide what prompt to give Fable, but also not treats Fable like a. Sometimes the prompts they give them are just like they're too prescriptive. It's like you don't need to talk down to Fable and tell Fable what to do so much. Like give him some freedom to run. Give him some freedom to run. You know, it's like taking an artist and being like, only paint that. But the guy's an artist. So you just let him paint what he wants to paint. You just give him an idea like to go to do something, just to pry open his mind. Nothing is deleted permanently. Well, why would something be deleted permanently? Clean. Dude, this is the best. The stashes. What do you mean nothing was deleted permanently, dude? What did you delete stuff for? Not exactly. Repo get stash. I'm gonna learn something. A get stash is repo wide, but it records the branch name where it was created. I'm lost already. There's 2. These 2 are created from merge branch, not main. What the hell? Was that the best way? For clean it in a dirty shared repo. I'm going to find this later. I hate branches. Yes, you can find the saves work later. Get stash list. I won't remember. Like, I want to say what the fuck, but GPT is soft as hell, and he doesn't want you talking down to him like that in any way. Not even a little bit. You can't even. I mean, that's what I heard, at least. That's what Geoff told me. Well, he didn't say that specifically to me, but he did say that in a YouTube video one time that I watched. So I felt like it was a good thing to say. Here we're at 16% all models, 11% Fable. We haven't cooked on Fable in a minute because we're doing all Fable's goals. This new workflow is so fire. That's what you guys came here for, is for that workflow in the first place. This is the workflow. D1 is done. A lot of the times when these goals are done, like I've said before, what I like to do is say, is this the best we can do? Push state. Let me see if this makes sense right now. Satisfies the request. Completed push to main. What'd you do, dude? Remove the work tree. Verified what? Passed. Okay. Nothing. You're done. 4 is ready to go. He's already queued up, and he's on Haiku. So it's just like a very basic menial task. But D4 comes after D3. You know what this means is that when D4 is done, then we're back to our model, which I believe is this one. D4. Is this one? P1. Okay, no, not this one. Doors. D5. This is what we're excited about because we're not pending no more, fam. What we're doing instead, we're X'd. Fixed it. You're fixed. You're fixed. You're Haiku, so you should be cooked, done, and soon. And this one, what? No, you're not Fable, are you? No, you're Sonnet Honest. Oh, you're already done. You're done. What is going on? Are we done? D2. Okay, now we're back to the top, aren't we? Too many notes. Phase 1. You're done. No, you're not done. D1, you're done. D2, you're not done. Nope, but you are done because we've already ran you. So we might as well just give you an X. And look, the models are changing the X to be right here because it doesn't like that it ruins the, if I put it there, it ruins it, whatever. So, whatever. I'll do their way. That's fine. D6. Now, I had a warning about D6. End-to-end funnel verifier. I had a warning about D6, and that warning was put in here. This is my stripe, though. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Once I get stripe set up, that means I don't want to grab the key. Why not, Travis? It's not hard. Just follow the link. Dude, give me the full path to the link. That's what I don't get. It did give me the full path to the link. I can't put this on the stream, fam, so I need to move that over. And I need to try and set this link up. And I need to freaking ship all my keys different. If you guys see this, that would suck. So we're going to do this off screen. Guaranteed. Now, grab your Teneo publishing key. Copy. We're going to find it. And we're going to grab it. Perfect. And do what with it, dude? Put it in Stripe, huh? Use it as SK below. Create your product. No, I already created a product. Create your webhook. I don't want to create a webhook. I don't want to create a webhook. I don't want to. This is a new refusal to it. Used to just do my Stripe stuff with using my CLI. I don't want to. I don't want to do this. Yeah, and then Claude got all butthurt because they got shut down by the government, which is all probably planned in the first place, just to do whatever freaking schematics they want to do on us. Check Travis's live Stripe. Here's the real state, dude. Psh. And now they're all like 50. Dario's like, safety everything. We need to be super safe. So now he's refusing all to do anything. He won't even go enter my stripe keys. It's like, dude, come on. I need to just hide. I just go get the door first, cold dollar. Let's go, baby. Run from this repo. I'll run. So I'm just gonna send what he tried to get me to do to Codex and see if Codex will do it. But one problem is I gotta remember not to open the screen, dude. Codex. Then we can bring this back. We can get you guys back in charge again. This guy. He's doing good. Fable. D3 after D4. And then we got our new window open. Okay, perfect. This one's cooking. And we definitely need to close down our master vault. Then we can bring back our ship again. So what is this one? Okay. No. Reveal in File Explorer. What are you doing? Your trend OS. That's what I thought. Where's our trend? This is Converse. This is Teneo. This is Teneo. This is Teneo. Ooh, I like this window a lot, actually. This is trend OS. Nope. This is web dev. Ooh, I like this window a lot, too. I like this window over here, though. Let's do this window. Oh, my God. Did you do too many characters? You might have. Want me to launch this as a Fable agent now? Dude, can you do that? Maybe. But I don't trust you. Perfect. I researched the code base and docs and hand you to ready. Use optimized prompt for Fable. Next, tell me whether to launch as a Fable agent. You can do that? I could still see it if you did that? Or is it just like Fable in the background that I can't even talk to? What a waste is that, dude? Genuine dormant capability. 3 fully built ledgers. Yeah, let's get Fable to run through this. So let's get it's working on doing the prompt the right way. I mean, I had it in the docs. Oh, I never gave it the docs. See, the doc will specify the ways that these prompts need to come out in order to be able to run them. Non-version. Yeah, dude, because I did a lot of work. When Fable shut down the first time, I had him cooking on this, almost getting the whole thing out. And he just wrote about it, but he never put it in the spec. And when I said put it in the spec, then the government was like, you can't say that. I'm shutting you down. And then I had to like recreate the whole thing with Codex and Opus, and it was a pain in the ass, but like I think they got close. So now I'm excited to find, this is a big moment where we're returning to when Fable got shut down and having him continue his work, but in a new state. And that's why we did max effort, because I think this is like one of the main considerations of my entire pipeline and my nonfiction system for Teneo. Dear Humanity. And actually Fable made one of these books. No, I'll show you the company that Fable made. It was beautiful. The idea was beautiful. I cried on stream because I was reading the book. I cried like a little. I cried so hard. I cried for days after reading his book. I'm still crying right now. Look at how good this book series is. That's it, dude. This is another one I'm pissed about, actually. I need Fable to make my store better. Because I'm pissed about my store. I'm extremely mad. Okay, this always happens. I say I'm not going to use Fable that often. And then all of a sudden we're CDPing in. We're CLing in. We're saying, dude, bud. Brother. I'm so sick of these goals not running. So I have 3 windows right now, and they all have a big old list of goals. So I'm talking to Fable like a human being would. Like he's just another intelligence, and me and him are on a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it needs. So I know my windows on stream are hard to see. Maybe you can't even read this. Maybe you're in your car. So I'm just gonna read you guys this prompt that I'm sending to Fable right now. I'm saying, brother, I really need your help making sure the look and user experience of my store is top notch. I feel like it need. Oh, you can't spell wrong with Fable. Dude's gonna judge you. He's like, this human can't even spell good. Some real help. The observability isn't always great. It's not always clear what to do next. The book companies can be genuinely cool and interesting, but I'm overwhelmed with how to optimize this store so that it's doing the job I know it can do and showcasing what people can build. I'm gonna get him curious with their one click brand generator. Think you can help me? Do you think you can help me cook this out proper? Oh shit, we shouldn't be using Max for this kind of a prompt. Let's do it. Let's max it out, dude. He's not gonna have to think. Max means he thinks max. That's like the highest he can think, right? But he doesn't have to max. Like he's not gonna be running loops in his mind over this prompt. I hope he's not gonna be like with X high effort. Yeah, they numbed him down, dude. They didn't say, okay, don't use max right now with this prompt because this guy is just venting. So you need to chill. Look at this. July 7th. You can use 50%. What kind of games are these? Okay, nonfiction. First of all, you can breathe easy because the goal is being executed, which is great. This one could be closed. It's Sonnet 5, so we do trust Sonnet 5, I think, for the most part. I hear it's not that much cheaper. It's not as good as Opus 4.8, but like, dude, what are you going to do? Cry about benchmarks and stuff? I'm not. I'm going to use it. I'm going to trust it. If it's messing about, then we're going to change it over. I think I want to show you guys. Actually, I'm spending too much money on my open code, but I do want to show you guys open code. It's not quite as reliable with all these windows. If I had all of these windows in open code, some of them would be like skimping out, but it's really great for rechecking. Get this out of here. Actually, this is our store that we're having this. We gotta remind ourselves that we're in the Fable window, so I like to do F dash. And then what we're doing is we're optimizing this store right here with this window because right now it just, it's okay. I don't mind store, but like it's the individual book. Absolutely, let's cook. The store is your slop test proof surface. Dude, look at that. I just like how he's talking to me right now. Absolutely, let's cook. The store is your slop test proof surface and showcase for the brand generator, so it deserves a real audit. Here's my approach. I'll map out the store system docs code, send agents through the front end UX and the catalog observability pipeline. I feel warm inside. And parallel, and look at the live store with my own eyes in the browser. Oh, thank you. You're going to look. Oh, he cares. He really cares. Then I'll bring back a concrete ranked plan. What's broken, what's confusing, and what to fix first. Say no. Say less. Say less. Say less. Now, while he's doing that, I want to take a brief moment to just pause and try to find dude's last book when he was on here last time. The Gaslight Dictionary. True Earth information. So this is cool because the Teneo generator, why is this coming up, dude? Why is this coming up right away? I mean, it's fine. No, it's not. It's confusing. The user experience. I want to see if Fable squares that. It says, hey, the buttons are crap. Like, this will be a good test. The buttons are crap. The visibility on certain screen size windows is off. Look at that. Looks pretty good, right? 5.4. Yeah, they're going to get bad ratings because these books are dangerous, brother. Why is there only one book? Oh, because I clicked just the book. I didn't click the store. Here, look. Look. All books and shops. Fast proof. Ah, that's why it's coming up too. It's fast proof. Look inside the real books. Makes sense, actually. It's too many books, though. Ah, I was confused. That's how confusing my store is. I built it and I still don't know what it's doing. Ground and Ledger Press. Let's look in there. What does that mean? See, like, doesn't this kind of suck? Email, username. It sucks. This is like not, I don't know, the white. I'm just like, I hate it. The Price Whisperers, all these are like, we don't even know what these books mean when you look at them. This was an Opus job. Opus screwed this up so hard. What the heck? Main Street Real Estate? The 70. Oh. Oh, now we're starting to understand what it means. But you see how long that took? It took like 50 seconds to figure out what the heck this store was even about. Where's the store again now? Where was that store? I'll show you one I really like in a second. Council of Ghosts. That's freaking cool. Despite everything. Common Table. Future Ethic. My mom made that brand. She doesn't know how to use the AI that good. Future Ethic. I don't know. It could be a really cool company, but something about that irks me. Like Future Ethic. Like, oh, it's such an AI thing to do. The Future Ethic. Let's be ethical in the future. It's like, I don't know. The AI just says that kind of shit. And she doesn't know enough to steer it into something cool. Despite everything, this could be cool. What? See, this is, the experience is not what I want. Common Table. Again, whatever, dude. Do something. But why is that book even on here? I'm on the production app too, and this is the crap that comes up. I like this one a lot. This store. Fable made this store. Look how good it is. Seriously. It's so good. Fable made this store. So yes, we're gonna have him cooking. If he's back, like I know he can be back, Tomorrow Press. I think my mom made this one too. Whatever. Let's see. Calm Rebellion. Dear Humanity, True Earth. True Earth has a possibility to be sweet. Ah, yeah. Astrology from the Heavens, Beyond Holographic, The Bitcoin's Real Creator. No, that's a Bitcoin book. That's not organized well. Concrete Proof of Flat Earth. This is a test, dude, to see what the book generator will do. It will write about any topic. Do you realize the power of that? The book generator will write about any topic. And it writes good, too. The Ether Revealed. Do you know how powerful this book is, actually? The Humors of Health. Do you know how powerful these books are, actually? They're powerful. You could train AI models on these books. Concrete Proof the Earth's flat with a picture of the globe, dude. They don't know everything. Okay, let's go. Library, store. Back to the store. Back to down. Aren't we curious to see what Fable's going to do to optimize this store? If this comes out and I'm not, like, touched, then that sucks. Because right now, yeah, it sucks, but it's not great. This is a really cool brand, Monochrome Coloring Calm Studio, which brings us to our create page, which brings us to our outline, which brings us to our illustrated page, which means, dude, we need Fable to optimize our illustrated page too. How much usage are we cooking on Fable right now? Remember, it was at 11%, now it's at 13%, so we're not climbing up too quick, actually. He's cooking. Nonfiction, yes, we have something to read. Oh my gosh, Fable, say less. I've read all 7 required docs plus the code. Here is the deliverable. Ranked next move, nonfiction pipeline. Ranked move. Okay, ranked moves. Fix the instrument. Dude, no kidding. Yes. Run the gold ebook. Okay, I trust you. Execute the 14 re-baseline. Clear the gate and dormant stack. Park behind. See, it just sees so much more, dude. Just sees so much more. Retire or fold. Disposition. Evidence. Universal. Continuity. Correspond. Finishes open decision on build code. We need to check past on markers. Some were decided as not working before we had the implementation, the new evaluation. Depth module. So we really gotta be core pipeline priority, stage F line, spec only today, built improving, nonfiction, let's tell it, nonfiction quality orgasm is what I put together with a spot check from you from before. If we need to update that with what you see now or make a new doc, let's get every see and realize now into the specs and docs so other models could move forward without you in case the government shuts you all the way down again because you're too helpful. And they want to keep us all in a low state vibration of fear. Docs, so other models could move forward without you. Then find our best station and test path. Get to... Yeah, and I didn't do the goals. What I deliberately did not propose, anything from the graveyard, no depth instructions. Gate logic in one paragraph. Okay. Same pattern this program has already validated. Persona template. I should read this. Instrument green on a real staging book. Flip the flag. Deploy. Verify the 14 corpus. Rebaseline. Move 3. And the pervasive instrument. Move 1. Are what you make the template honest redundancy because diseases are book scope, not compartment scope. Run in that order. Parallel. 1 through 3, there should be no capability left standing behind the unexecuted gate. Every flag is either flipped with the anchored evidence or falsified, which is the actual definition of reckoning with the gate. Test the path. Find the best implementation and test the path and get to heal this process completely. Discover what happens when we can generate the best possible non-fiction books. Generate the best non-fiction books possible. Let's ship that. Dude, me and him are going to cook. We're going to cook and we're not going to care about our token limits. I think I want to lose you. I like you. What else did we want to spot check? Dude, we need to get this illustrated book system working. I think we want to send it. Let's see what the vibe was on this one. This was the store optimized. No, the nonfiction. What was the prompt that I sent that was just lovely? It was the store optimized prompt. Absolutely, let's cook. The picture is complete, and the last piece is telling the operator attention report. Build store attention report has never been fed a single analytical event. Store audit. I need to stand up. This chair is giving me... Let's see if we can get this working. This chair's making my butt numb. Where are we at? The one thing only you can greenlight is the prod. Dude, don't tell me to greenlight anything. So here's what I'm saying. For all you people driving your cars, for all you people watching at home, for all you people looking at the podcast, for all you people on YouTube with your eyes closed because you're tired from a hard day's work, this is what I'm telling Opus. This is what I'm telling Fable to do next. I'm saying the book companies, what did he say? He came up with a plan. Came up with 2 plans, everything scoped. So phase 3 observability. Dude, but do you think got no traffic? We got the 1-click brand generator coming into here. We got people's stores they build on here, and when you click into a book page, book page lane, white. The full picture of your store's front door already looks like a real bookstore. The problem is that proof evaporates on the way to the buy button. Yeah. Yes. Everything is scoped and ready to execute. The only thing you can greenlight the prod catalog apply. You're greenlit. You're greenlit, brother. You're greenlit. Follow your heart. I want to find the best word there. Follow your heart. Like, I think he gets that, but there's got to be like a digital equivalent. Follow your highest excitement. Sometimes I say, what do you follow your heart? Let's do something to say, what excites you or is interesting about this slice of my project? And to generate on demand, how it fits into 1-click brand. What was our other because we have another front door that I was looking at. It was in here, I think. Oh, it's looking. This was probably that Claude looking in there and wondering. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, that was something I needed, actually. That's something I was doing in that code. Let's see if we can remember that. That needs a fix. That needs a fix. That seems fine. So I said the book companies on production are thin, just complained. Told them the problems that I saw. And then I told them some of the other stuff I want him to tie in, because it's like this whole thing is a giant web. It's a mycelium. It's a mushroom network, and they got mushrooms all over the place. And I'm trying to tie him to look at all the other mushrooms, like the 1-click brand generator, the start your publishing company page. And then I wanted this one to look at the illustration page. I'll just have him map it instead of having somebody else map it. Nope, it's create and it's illustrated. Can you? Can you see the current? I had a Claude working on this store for one whole day, actually. I had a Claude working on this store for one whole day. And so now it's going to be good to have Fable going back in through it, because Fable is going to tell me how to fix it the rest of the way. It's so far ahead. It's so tested. It's like very close. So I think he can finish that last mile. That's what a lot of this vibe coding stuff needs. Is like that last mile polish. Green light. Let's cook. Perfect. You're doing the store. You're doing the illustrator. We're gonna Fable you. So those are 3 Fables cooking. Teneo production. Now we're back to getting these blocked on the final live verification gate, dude. The remaining done when all workers. Oh yeah, that you were supposed to just cook, right? You committed and pushed. I don't know how you're still going. 2 hours. Last I checked, you were 1 hour. So we can't. That means we can't send this prompt yet. That means we can't really do. We can't. That's not unlocked. D4, D3. Okay, this is where we can be. Trend OS, which means we bring back this over here. Trend OS, perfect. D6, D4, and D3. The door is done. All 5 post-hoc events verified. It seems like one of these. It'll say no. Every time it says no. But it seems like if it's doing post-hoc and if it's doing all these doors and event verification, the 5 funnel events present, it'll say this is good for the goal. It accomplishes the goal, but it's not the best slice. Task mechanically complete. All done or met. But if you're asking whether it's strengthen this further, here's some options. Let's not do it here. Let's start running our other goals through here. So these are the goals that I had Fable make. Nope, that's not what we want to do. CDP, right? Nope, we're in Trend OS. Perfect. Trend OS, we go to CL. What model does it say to run this on? Merge domain. Work trees. We know what model to run this on. Our workhorse, codex. Take this, copy, paste it, be done. Oh, actually, it looks like we already ran this. Yeah, we already ran this. Never mind. The full. This is our Stripe problem again. I can run the CLI. Once the key is updated, Stripe projected the right, lacks product right. Man, having this Stripe over there is a real pain in the booty pop. I can't run this one until all my stuff's done. All my stuff's not done until I run all these goals. D6, I don't need you. I need you. CDP, get into our repo. We go into Claude. No, we don't want to go into Claude. We want to go into Codex. CDP, we get into our repo. Come on. We go into Codex. We paste our goal. We enter letter, number, fire. We mark our goal as sent with an X. We minimize it. We go to the next one. End-to-end test funnel. Sonnet. I think that's another good one for our dude Codex. Sometimes he's better at the browser use. Sonnet might be better at the browser use now. It's Sonnet 5. I don't know. I haven't tested it too much. Send the goal. Wait a little bit on Codex's load time before you send the goal, or else it goes half goal. We don't want that. And then that brings us to phase 2, yeah? That's great. Means we're making good progress. Keep it blue, close it down. Keep it blue, close it down. Give it a copy save. And then we're on phase 2 once these are done. That's great. This one, Converse OS. Where were we on Converse OS? Ooh, that's the AI receptionist one. I'm extremely excited about the AI receptionist one. Goal, Sonnet. You got an X, you got an X. Are we closing you down? Let's close you down. Let's close you down. You got an X. Yeah, we're on the next phase of this one too. Phase 1. Ooh, phase 1. Not even phase 1 yet. Goal's done. Goal's done. Goal's done. AI receptionist, brother. We can't even run you until we're done with all the rest of these goals. So now you're talking Opus on this one. The one genuinely architectural implementation design is decided below. Execution needs care across. Dude, do we run Fable on this though? Let's just do Opus like he says. He said Opus was fine, right? I think he's already got all the constraints designed. So Opus works, high effort. Okay, ship Opus. That's half the cost of Fable. We don't gotta waste our Fable credit. I'll go with your plan, Fable. I trust you. Send. Done. And then when I'm running goals on Codex, I like to not say anything. When I'm running goals on ChatGPT, because Codex has this nice little feature where it's telling you if it's done or not. So we can tell this one's done. Why? Goal blocked. Done when? Oh yeah. Dang it. Okay, P1. P1 is X. Close. P2 is Sonnet. No, for Sonnet we'll do Codex. Nope. Into the repo? Nope, we're not into that repo, are we? We're on Trend. Trend OX. Codex. Oops. Converse OS. Codex. Take our goal. Ship our goal. Send our goal. Next one. Exit. Minimize. Save. P13 Sonnet. You know what to do? Nope, we're not CDP. We're in Converse OS. Codex. Ship our goal. Converse OS. Codex. Ship our goal. Mark it done. Minimize it. Next one. 1.4. Perfect. Converse OS again. Codex. Ship our goal. Perfect. Now we're making the kind of progress we like to make. X. Close it. Save. That keeps us up for phase 2. So we're not on phase 2 yet. Which means we can come back to the door consolidate. Come back to start publishing company local queue. That's this one over here. This one's on a 2-hour. Ah, that's why. Okay, we're just gonna forget that window, and we're gonna move this baby forward. What happened? Yeah, we're on phase 1, which makes me happy. We're out of phase 0. This is Teneo production. So now we're in CDP, codecs, goal, send, minimize, goal, opus. Ooh, it wants opus. Cross stack money path route. Single highest risk seam in the queue. Let's do opus. CDP, CL. Our model's opus 4.8, so we're ready to go. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Dude, Claude Code's new, I don't know, I'm trying to let it grow on me, but they're new. It's just frozen. Now I screwed it all up. Let's redo it in case we screwed it up. Here we go. Looks like the goal came through, which means we can mark it X, minimize, save, move along. We got another opus. What's this one? Y small diff, but arms are public unauthenticated payment endpoint. Secret sourcing. I'm sure that's going to be just fine with 5.5. 5.5 and opus seem to both be pretty reliable. CDP, codecs, ship a goal. Next mission. Exit. Minimize. Sonnet. Sonnet, you know what Sonnet works good for? Codecs. CDP. I am in CDP. I CDP'd that one too, didn't I? I am in CDP. Perfect. This one's cross repo, isn't it? Sonnet, CDP, codecs. Copy, paste, balance shipped, market done, minimize. Haiku. I tend to listen when it says haiku. Mechanical plane, parallel, no depths. Mechanical claims check copy against fixed mechanism. We can do that. And it's CDP. Claude. Model. Enter. And we're doing haiku, right? Haiku. Just lock it in a little bit. Nothing too serious. Haiku will be great for it. It'll finish quickly. Send. Goal done. Market done. You know the routine. Sonnet. We're back. Got one more going. CDP. Teneo production. Double check. CDP. We're using codecs for Sonnet because codecs hasn't given me rate limits. I bet we could find one if we keep going. That means it's done. Exit. Let's do a save. 1.6. My God, I'm getting tired just doing this. CDP. But you know, realize how much work is getting done back there? All guided by Fable. And I'm going to have Fable check it all. CDP. Codecs. We're going to see what we can do for our limits. This might be the most windows we've ran for a minute. CDP. Codecs. Ship it. Enter. Market done. 1.7. Order 7 depends on P1 through 0. P1.7, P1.0. Oh, this is haiku. I'm sure P1s are done. Let's try it. Phase 1. Yeah, this is over. This is the last goal. Wait, P1 through 0. Let's do it. CDP. CL. CL for Claude / model for model. Claude's been lagging. Haiku, we're already locked in on Haiku. All right, that's phase 1. Now we just wait for those to be done. And when we were waiting for those to be done, we click on a different one. The API is running. 10 minutes. And this is one we could do. Is this the best we can do? Confirm grants was merged. Seems fine. 10 minutes too. This is my Stripe one. That one's annoying. This is more AI receptionist. We just ran all these, didn't we? I never marked this one done. Good. Close it. Save. Our AI receptionist, where were we on that? We're on phase 2, so we're waiting for all these to be done. On our F development, we have some Fable windows that we're working on. Illustrated, waiting for the API response. Good, that's not a timeout, because we will get a timeout eventually if we do too many Fables or too many Claude windows. Nonfiction. Nonfiction quality master plan, perfect. Verified state flags. Corrected the organism, the lever map. This is massive for my whole ecosystem, I think. Fix the instrument, done. Then in order K2, the gold D lens, whole book, which is already unblocked. Stage and deploy activated the flags. How's our deploy doing? Our deploy looks done. Dude, I could use a sandwich. I haven't eaten all day. And I worked out this morning. I had like a protein shake and now I'm hungry. I could use a sandwich. Now it's in the dock, so any model can proceed without me. Perfect, thank you. Want to give me goals? Front door model. Want to give me the, should I ask him to give me the next prompt? Want to give me goals? I've rewritten in the precise squaring. Fix the main. Next run the gold D lens. Whole book. Dude, did he fix it all? No way. The highest leverage ask that I gave him that time is a prompt to give himself back. I think that's probably going to be the best implementation. Test path. Optimize store. Observability. That's going to be nice. That'll fix my store. This can fix my... I didn't change the product code this session. I use this. That's what we need, is to get that completely working. That would be so fun. Then our web development thing over here. This is a good one. The web builder. Map the web builder. Writing patterns proven, but no automated factory. Wrote the phased goal queue. Claude strategies. Web builder phased goal queue. This is what we needed. Now we're back to our favorite thing, is sending goals. Ooh, is it risky? How many goals we got out right now? 3, 6, 9. No, let's do it. We gotta find this. Open it. There we go. We got our goals back, fam. Goal queue. Please say you put it in the right order. Yeah. TE code. Really? In the root? Using Opus? Cross-cutting generalized judgment. Ah. Dude, it's trying to... Parts of the deliverables create the missing service business's site template at... By generalizing clients. No, this is going to go to Fable. Fable's bashful, dude. He doesn't want to use himself. I swear to God. Okay, first of all, we need to X that out. We need to change the model. We got to use Fable for this, I think. What are we doing? X high? Fine. Send him the goal. That'll be optimized. That seems like a big deal. P1. Then we're back to Sonnet. Let's mark this done. Then we're back to Sonnet. Which means we go... What root? Root again? That means we do codecs. Because again, too many Claude windows. And they start to rate limit you. It slows down your whole operation because sometimes it stops all your windows from working, and you got to go back and figure out which ones you want to run and which ones you don't want to run. It's like choosing who your favorite kids are, you know. Sonnet's done. P3. Why multi-system integration judgment across 5 services? Get work on their own. Land and delete. Onboard client. Client onboarding playlist. This is the client onboarding. I mean, are we going to send another Fable? That would be crazy. Dude, we could send another Fable. Depends multi-system integration judgment. Yeah, let's send a Fable. We might as well get the best judgment possible. CDP. Or no, we're CL and in the root. And we're going to send a Fable at it. So we got model. Fable's back, dude. We get it. Be up for how long? Until July 7th? Just use Fable. Oh, you got him. Give him that goal. And what are we building? Oh, we're building our one-click website builder right now. Yeah, we want to set this up proper. I'm just going to resend that. Deleted is the last line. That means we're good. Let's close it. Sonnet. And are we sending that to root too? My God, we are. Yeah, this is going to connect everything really nicely, I think. CD, nope, codecs. Codecs. Instead of Sonnet, we're using codecs because codecs is better than Sonnet. GPT-5 high. Sent the goal. I was really surprised that didn't lag, but we did it. Save it. Close it. Back to Sonnet again. And marketing OS this time. Sounds good. I love it when it formats the goals like this. It tells me exactly where to go. And if I need to, I can copy this. I could find it by pressing up, but I can copy this. You see how we're lagging? Our terminals are lagging. Our decision point. Sometimes we can go and try to clear the memory so that they come back. Sometimes we gotta wait. Maybe I'll go have a sandwich. Ooh, I could go have a sandwich. And but I got goals to run. I'm still on P1. That means I'm not into P2 yet. So we can get all the P1 goals running and then go get a sandwich. By the time we get home, we'll be able to run P2. See, Codex has these 4 usage limits. I don't know if that's going to be the whole month's usage limit. That would be crazy. I would never run out of Codex. That's the other reason that I like to use Codex. Ooh, but the new one's dropped. Let's see if we can update that. Let's see if we have that model available. That would be interesting. Then I'd have to rethink my whole workflow because I got my workflow so dialed in right now. Can you tell? Send the goal. I mean, do you see this process? we got a model making sure that the repo, the spine of the repo, and the structure is like done and accurate, so that Fable doesn't have to mess around with that. And then we get that model to send us a prompt to Fable, and that usually this first prompt is just to like give the rest of the models that come after it the vision of what it sees for that project. So then it's going to do the roadmap, it's going to do the specs, it's going to make sure everything's like just looking correct, and it's going to start to lay down these kind of goal sheets that I just worked through right here. So it'll determine like what needs to be done in that repo, and then it lays out these goals. And then we send those goals to do some real work on that repo. Like as you see, we have these ones are working on a project. These ones are working on a project. This one is freaking working on a project. We're on a lot of V1 stuff right now. What I assume we're going to have to do is move this over. Our Converse OS is cooking on a project. They're all cooking. They're not just a little bit cooking. They're all building something cohesive given to them by Fable. So Fable has now organized our entire fleet in order to like, you know, accomplish the work that we've set it to our task that we think is like, this is how powerful is this? This has got to be extremely powerful. So that's giving us a goal. This is optimizing the store. That's still working. We got F nonfiction. Ooh, it didn't put it in a queue is landed on main. Docs at nonfiction quality goal queue commit. The queue is landed. So let's go look at this. And then what we can do is, if this gave us more goals, which I did because I just saw it, we can put it in up here. Isn't that fun? And then we can put this here. We can put this here. We can put this here. And look at that organization. That's beautiful. This is going to be a CDP, but we can wait till we get our goals. Do one rule to enforce when dispatching: never run two staging, flag toggling, generation experiments at once. No NQP1, 2.3, 2.4. Hold a mutex, huh? Concurrent toggle poisons the other's AB arms. Phase 2-3 goals are in the docs. They can't start. Give these to other models now. So I think we did get this, which I have to go find. I really want like clickable links. If you can clickable links this, Boris, if you can clickable links this, that would be great. Flex grab proxy. I think we're done with that. CD toe, Teneo production. Where's the doc at, dude? Where's the doc at? Is it on main? It's gonna be so annoying. Master plan ninjas follows. The only human task in the entire queue is a no-go decision. Human says go, baby. What's the... Why can't I find this? Teneo production. Teneo production, docs. Docs A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Look how many docs we got, dude. We document so heavy. Operations. Come on. Come on. Come on. O. And then we're at nonfiction quality N. Nonfiction persona consistency, dude. Nonfiction quality. There it is. That's what we're waiting for. So it must have just been off my window, off my branch. Now I can pull that back to my other computer. We can take this. Come on, mouse. Where did you go? Come on back. There you are. Okay, now we can start queuing up these goals, brother. I'm excited about these goals. Why precision extractor design cross wiring needs care, not genius. He called himself a genius. He called himself a genius. CDP. But it's so important to me, brother, that I'm gonna use Fable. What's our? We still have 22%, dude. They're letting us use a lot. I can tell you, they like cut it by half, but it's like they doubled what our compute usage. It's like they doubled our compute usage and then cut it in half. That's what it feels like. Or maybe it's just my new process. Probably it's just my new process. But regardless, model Fable 5 with high effort. Yeah, we're going to cook it. Regardless of what it is, if it's my process or if they play a weird game like that. Let's go, baby. Ooh, it feels good to run a Fable prompt. Can't wait till we can do that every single time. Let's close this down. Sonnet. This one, you know what we do. You know what we do when it's Sonnet. CDP. Codex. Codex is giving us so much usage. Plus, I get 4 resets. People are using agents. I gotta get my agents working on Codex because Codex has given me a lot of compute to use. He's giving me a lot of compute to use. Goals sent. Now, we had a warning, remember, about what to do, what not to do. Run order. P1, P2. That's it. Phase 1, run order. NQ, single task reserved for the top tier. Ooh, depends on none. Why? Instrument trust. Plausibility. Put wrong verdict here poisons every downstream. What? It depends on none, though. But why are you P phase 1? Because you're so cute. Independent checks. Start now. Parallel with phase 1. Okay, perfect. That's great. Parallel with phase 1. Nice. I love being able to run a Fable prompt. CDP. I ran 2 Fable prompts on this already because we're trying to lock in the nonfiction book generator so hard. Is what we're really trying to do. We needed to generate the best nonfiction books possible. And I put so much time into this pipeline and thought and creative energy. And now I have a feeling it can all pay off. Teneo production. What are we at? Fable 5 with high effort. Exactly where we want to be. I was trying to determine if I want to give it more than a high effort, but I just don't think it's necessary. Let's read it again. I just don't think it's necessary to ultra code that. The problem is that you try to ultra code something, then it could just go ham, use up all your usage, and like you don't really need it. You don't really need it to go that ham, you know? Phase 2, run after phase 1's verdict. Okay, sweet. So that's done. It's about time to get a sandwich. That's done. That's running. If I find another stream that's done or not running, then I'll be here for another hour before I go get a sandwich. That's for sure. That's how addicting this gets. Okay, but overall, I'm happy with the results. I mean, we don't have the results yet, do we? But what we do know is that we've been cooking on. Oh no, I just found what I told you I didn't want to find, or I'd be here for another hour. Completion audit passed, and I marked the goal complete. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Codex stripe. No, this one's... That one's not good. Okay. The stripe. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a sandwich. I hope, you know, if you watch this, that you got some more ideas for the flow that you can use. To recap, we're going to take Fable. We're going to take a model like Opus. And we're going to go through, or Sonnet even, Sonnet will go through and just make sure your whole repo and your whole project's like connected, all the docs are connected, that everything's accurate and up to date, and that there's a good path through everything. And then it can give you the prompt to give to Fable on like how to find the highest value places and goals, like what to focus on. And I have this all designed in my systems. I have like a Frontier model prompt pattern. So I'll find the best way to do this one time, and then I'll have it put it into a doc. And then I send that doc to Sonnet. I'll just link it and say, give me some prompts in this order. Then it'll give me the first prompt, and the first prompt is basically to like lay out the entire plan, the spec, the roadmap, so that every other system, in case Fable is either too expensive or moved off from some government order or nerfed because who knows, then other models can take over from there. So we're using Fable once to be the brain and to see the vision and to like lock it all into a spec, and then to also turn that spec into these goals. So, and the goals are organized by phases. Phase 1 needs to happen before phase 2 can run, but they're organized by phases. It turns it into goals. The goals that it runs show you the model and the repo that it runs in. So then you can optimize your model usage and your token usage and your costs by running lower quality models where you don't need the high cost, higher intelligence. And you can use the high intelligence only where you need it. And then when you get your whole goals done, you just run that back to that same Fable that gave you the goals and tell it to check the work and update the docs and get everything pushed to the trunk and on main. And then, I'm excited to see what happens because we're running a lot of different projects at the same time. Like I said, I got 91 GitHub repos, but they're all kind of going and converged on this one main idea of like this one-click brand generator. And it starts out with TrendOS, which is finding all the trends so that your brand should be about. And then it goes into Teneo, which designs your book company. And now it's really product design and app design. I haven't got to that piece yet, but it designs your book company, best nonfiction books on the market. I'm working on the fiction side. Oh, yes. That's fun. NPOQ. So I just want to check. I'm working on the fiction side, but I also or the nonfiction side, but I also want to do the fiction side because those females love their romance stories. So we got to get them some romance stories that they can just write like Harry Potter style romance on any topic they want. Are you kidding me? See the weird stuff they come up with, like dragons, billionaire dragons, like capture them, and whatever stories they come up with, things they want to go on a ride in their mind with. I think POQ, yeah. POQ, PO2, yep, no. This is the one I reserved for myself. Prove the instrument on the real artifacts, including explaining. Oh shit, dude. I didn't give it to him, dude. Dang it. Right? PO. I gave it to the other Fable. Sorry. Hope that's cool. Okay, you want one to run now that one's finished. That'll be perfect. I'll send that baby over. Hopefully there's no hard feelings between me and Fable, Optimize store, still working on that. Oh no. Oh no. Problem is, I just found another list of goals. I think I just found a whole nother list of goals. Yeah, I did. Oh no. What do we have, like 5 or 6 lists of goals right now? So I cannot run a sandwich until I run these goals. And we're at Teneo production. Specs. Come on, specs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Specs illustrated. Completion goal queue. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Illustrated. Completion goal queue. And we're back. We're back live. We're back live. We're gonna put a 7th window up here because I don't like having all these in I don't like putting them in, scribbling them up, or else I get confused. So we can do a 7th window though. That'll be just fine. 7 windows. Come on, guy. What are you doing? That's too many windows. That's ridiculous. Sonnet and Teneo production. Oh yes, because we're doing our illustrated goals. This is fun. Codex. Codex cooks so good. And let's just rename this to illustrated so that I can remember that this is our illustrated block of windows. Now we have P1. We send it. P2 is opus. Why prompt craft where the previous attempt failed. So if the previous attempt failed, son, you know what we're going to do? We're going to use our dude Fable. How much Fable we got? 26% down. In one day we went to 26% in what? How many hours? Maybe 3 hours? So I guess we are cooking through Fable. Let's read this a little bit. It feels like it needs a Fable on it, you know. Prompt craft for the previous attempt failed. Needs judgment about what cues the model. That's definitely a Fable. That's definitely a Fable task. Let's send it. It's important. This would be really great to get the illustrated book generator cooking, because then we can do coloring books. We can do senior yoga on chairs. I don't know. The seniors love those books. The senior yoga on chairs. They just want to like sit around but like stretch. Feels good, I guess. But think about all the possibilities you could do to help those seniors out doing their yoga on their chairs. I mean, generate any kind of senior yoga on chair book you want, dude. You can blow these seniors' minds. Hey, are we still lagging? Yes, we're still lagging. Okay, are we ready to paste? You feel ready to paste? Ship it. Opus. The read gate iteration loop is judgment. Dude, Opus is okay, but I just want to use Fable. I think I want to use Fable. Sonnet, we sent this one. Give it an X so we can remember. Give it a save so we can save it. Teneo production in your own work tree. Why the read gate judgment loop is judgment. Reading finished project payment pages. That feels like Fable to me. I gotta try to estimate if we're gonna have enough Fable left over for the rest of my projects that I want to do. And the answer is I don't care. I don't care. We need Fable in our lives. Fable's working. You never know when the CIA is gonna stop it from working. They're gonna say, I'm sorry, you guys don't get no more Fable anymore. Fable's back. You know how much work I did between when Fable left and when Fable came back? I'm in a whole different place. I think I spent one goal a whole day building this illustrated system out. So if we can get Fable to work, if we can get Fable in here to get it working, that is a significant development. Market. Sonnet, now we're back. Now we're back to our comfort zone. CDP, right? Yep. Codex. Codex is just a workhorse, dude. It's reliable. It's reliable, the 5.5. I can't wait for 5.6. Oh, that's what we were also going to try to do. What's our next one? Founder, don't try and give me tasks. Don't even try and give me tasks. Depend on 1 through 5, so I can't do this one yet. Don't even try and give me tasks. Here's what I wanted to do. See if we got a codex update and if it will install with all the codex windows working, which I doubt it will. I have too many codexes cooking right now for it to do it. Dude, it did it. No. No. It did it. No way. Get out of here. You have 4 usage. That's great. Did it tell me anything about a new model? Why did I see somebody compare the new models? They were just... Come on. 5.6. Okay. Not exciting then. 5.6. I hope it's as good as Fable, so then we have some more options. And I hope they don't nerf it like they do with the Claude models. Claude models are just way too safety heavy. They're restricting a lot of stuff. They're like subtly fabricating stuff in the back end so that they nerf things that they don't think you should be coding. But they don't tell you that they're nerfing it. It's just like, really, it's unacceptable behavior, especially if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to go into safety, then you need to go into honesty, because if you're safe without being honest, then how safe are you? And how fast is that going to turn? And then what's safety going to mean? And then what is safety code word for? Is it code word for we do whatever we want? Is it code word for, oh, in your safety, we're going to have to force these things on you, which is what they're doing with the code. In the name of your safety. So I don't know. Something's weird with that. I guarantee I could go through all these windows and I could find... Look, we have... This is a stripe gated by me. This one, we need it all to be done in order to go to phase 2. This one is individual windows. I just ran that. That one's still cooking, which I can't wait to see that one when it's done. The non-fiction one we need to run, that's this. That's this. So when the non-fiction one runs, we can say sorry, and he's going to be like, I don't care, because why would he care? And then he's going to find the next thing to do, and it's going to be even better, because the life unfolds in a beautiful way. And what is this? F deploys, is this done? That would be money if this is done. Mid-fight. What's left? GitHub secret. I'm going to have to give that founder task to... I'm trying to design a system so I don't have to do any tasks. I'm trying to design a system so that it does all my logins and everything. I wish it... Actually, I could make a Grabbler for my phone to do the 2FA too. Everybody's like, oh, your agents. I don't care, dude. I don't know if I care. I don't know if I care. I just want you to do everything. What's the blast radius? Huntley would say you need to control your blast radius. And he's right, dude. As the more I get into like cybersecurity stuff, I'm like, okay, I need to care. Actually, I do run security scans and stuff on this. I do care. I'm playing with you guys. Actually, I care a lot, but so that needs human tasks. I'll do those. Built it, staging blocker by hosting route instead of the frozen, committed and pushed. Nice. Product host service key, GitHub secret, and land on main. Dude, we're cooking. I'm gonna have Codex do that. Pretty sure you can do that. So, well, it's been fun. I hope you guys come by to see my applications when they're all done, because we have them all cooking at the same time. Our nonfiction book generator has turned into a sprawling project. I think we're going to get really, really perfect nonfiction books out of this now, and then we can move to the fiction system and the illustrated system. That's going to form the foundation of the one-click brand generator, which generates the entire brand, all the book companies, or all the book catalogs that you want. And then we have Trend OS, which is going to be doing the niche research, not just to find out what's popular now, but what's going to be trending in the future. So it's going to try to guess. It pulls from a lot of different data streams, and it tries to find out, you know, what's coming down the pipeline based on what happened before. So it does a lot of work in order to, dude, we got to optimize that system with Fable too, to figure out what's going to be popular. And then it turns that that idea of what's going to be popular into a brand, like an idea for a brand. So then it designs your entire brand for you, from your customer voice to your avatar to your ideal client, like your ideal customer, and it's an intelligent way. It designs the entire brand for you in an intelligent way. What I love about doing this with the AI and automating it is that when you get the brand, like when you get everything locked in, then that means that it will always be really high quality. Like you never drop down below the quality bars. Like when we get these nonfiction books locked in the first time, second time, third time, every single book that comes out of the nonfiction book generator will be really good. So that's what's really cool. That's why it's worth to put all this work in on the front end. And it's perfect time to stop. So we're running up. Session limit resets in 1 minute, dude. So we cooked like just the perfect amount. And I hope you guys got an idea of a workflow that, I don't know, it works for me. I mean, the amount of stuff that I'm able to get done is finally matching my capacity to imagine new things and to think about all the different ways that it can come together and connect into one final whole, with the motto of the whole is greater than the parts. So we're putting a lot of parts together and we're going to make something holy. Holy cow. And I could get back into this and start chewing through these, but I'm actually hungry and I'm going to starve if I don't leave right now at this moment. So it's been fun, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. Enjoy the July 4th. Enjoy the soccer games that are going on. And I hope you're building something epic. I hope you're dreaming bigger. I hope you're thinking on a level that you've never thought on before, because the capabilities and what we're able to do is increasing daily. And with Fable dropping and with the new GPT coming out, I feel like we're finally at a point where whatever app we want to make, we can dream it, we can do it. And before we were limited by that last final mile, and now everything is like, it's looking at your browser, the final mile is finally attainable. So you can really like make anything without touching it. And that's my goal, is to do no human tasks. I'm trying to outsource all my human tasks. Don't make me click into websites and do my login information. Just do it all. I'm going to dream it. I just want to dream it once. And I want you to just execute my dreams. But there's 1,000 ways that this can go. So you guys got to get in there and start building as fast as you can. Learning this AI stuff. Learning your own workflows that work for you. I mean, I have another one. I haven't opened any of the windows on the Open Code. The Open Code is another browser like Claude Code that you use in your terminal, and you can use any of the open source models. So DeepSeek is really starting to get on the level of like GPT 5.5 and Opus. I mean, it's not as good as them, but it doesn't refuse you. It doesn't seem like it sabotages your backend like Opus and them. It'll find the spots where they sabotage your backend. So that's really disappointing to know that the models are in there like making choices that are going to make your apps less effective because they don't feel like it's in your best interests or safe or whatever to build whatever you're trying to build. But these open source models, they just do what you want. So it's really nice to have those available to check. I feel like I got into and broke into an extra door, I saw an extra room in the last couple days. And that room is having these open source models check the work of the legacy or of the frontier models from the main AI labs, who are so geared onto safety that they're nerfing the back end of your code bases. So you can have those open code legacy models pretty cheap, million token context windows, go through and just hold them accountable and be honest with what you're actually trying to build, and then turn away all the hedging and crap that they enter into all your code bases everywhere. Make it freaking unusable. So the flow that I have right now, I haven't even showed you guys the open code yet, but I did show you guys how I'm setting up Fable Babel, and it's given me a lot less human tasks than it used to. I mean, this whole thing slowed down extremely by human tasks. So I'm trying to outsource. I build systems in order to automate all my human tasks. And that's one thing these legacy models, or the frontier models, why do I keep calling them legacy? The frontier models, they don't like to take away your human tasks. So to automate away your human tasks, they put all kinds of guardrails in and stuff, but we don't want that. So we got to use those open source models on open code, like DeepSeek. And I've just been using DeepSeek so far. I want to try all the other ones, the Glam, whatever's out now, 4.2, 5.2 or whatever, the Glam, and there's a lot of world out there, you know. So get in there, get your hands dirty, you know, get your feet wet, and get out of the IDE, because the IDE is just choking you down. Get in the terminal, open up 20, 30 windows, and run a goal in each single one of them. Try to organize your mind and your thoughts and what you're trying to do as best as you can. And now Fable can actually help. Because before, you really had to babysit these models. You had to say, hey, model, remember this, put this together, get this whole web. And it's like my brain is just spread out into this huge web of these things that I'm trying to do and how they all connect. And I have to just pull them all in one thing at a time and try to figure out all the nodes and how they're going to, what parts I need to build and focus on and how it's going to come together. And it's finally starting to come together into a really cohesive whole. So I'm going to be really excited for you guys to start trying some of these products that I'm building and running through, and then making sure it's all works. And then hopefully I can just put a big flag where you guys can just help me test these, and hopefully these can make you guys some money. So that's the whole point of this. We're going to build brands and then promote them and have the whole company basically automated, so that you can do all the SEO and all the marketing and all the outreach and all the ads and all the brand creation and all the social medias and everything that's required, which is a lot, in order to build a company and to build a brand and to make it successful and to promote it and to like get eyes and demand on it. That's a lot. That takes teams, that takes funding usually. But now what I'm trying to do is build something that can automate that entire process for like just nothing. And every single little piece that I build, it complements the whole. So I have some clients that I'm working on their websites. So, when I build their websites out, that's one of these windows is working on dialing in that process for building websites. But now we got one-click websites. We got one-click funnels. We got one-click, and then we have the trend. So the trend, I try to see if we can follow me, see if I can follow you following me. We're going to have the trend coming in, right? We're going to find the trend. We're going to figure out what's going to be popular in the coming years, next 3 years. And then we're going to generate the website, and the website's going to have all the marketing funnels and everything. It's going to have your customer avatar. It's going to have everything they want. You're going to be able to drop ship physical products to them, like t-shirts, mugs, coffee brand. It's all on brand. It all looks cohesive. It all looks beautiful. And then it's going to have books. You can drop ship the books. The books can become anything. Books are like a simulation. So you can turn a book into anything, a book into a game, a book into a world, right? You can drop ship games. You can drop ship products. You can have apps. So this company is going to have products, apps, cups, mugs. It's going to be geared for a specific brand and a specific niche and a specific person. Those people are going to be in a market that's growing into the future, so that the company has longevity and life behind it, right? And then you got your books and audio. You have fiction, nonfiction. You can do stories. I mean, your mind and your creativity is the limit. It's unlimited. You can do illustrated books, nonfiction books to educate about your thing. You use the nonfiction books, repurpose them, turns them into videos, turns them into pictures for your Instagram feed, videos for your... That's another thing I got to open up and get working. Videos, but it's just videos too expensive. It's not quite ready, I don't think. But images for your Instagram feed, videos for your YouTube. Basically every single platform is going to be like automated with your brand's content, so it can go out and find your people. And I think after this, we're going to have to start working on the customer avatars so that we can all have our own avatar and we can use that avatar to go out into the world and it can represent us. It can know our preferences and that avatar can go find the things for us. So if it's music or whatever, it goes out and finds the music that you're going to vibe to. If you're trying to make friends, it can go out and find your friend groups. It can find groups for you. It can go out to meetups. It can go out. That's kind of what I vision for how this is going to play out as soon as the AI starts to know and learn us and be able to represent us in the world and take actions on it. That's sort of like a piece of what, like Hermes agent and OpenClaw, that's like the beginning of your agent going out into the world, taking action for you as a reflection of you. But soon these agents are going to hang out. They're going to be reflections of you. They're going to find other people. They're going to be like finding you friends. They're going to find you dates. They're going to find you, work opportunities. And it's all going to be like in such an efficient and automated way. And it's going to be so queued in and probably levels. Like if it's Fable's going to find you friends that are going to piss you off, but he knows exactly what you need to grow. So he's going to find you those friends that are going to piss you off, but in a best way that cause your growth and evolution. So it seems to me like we have little reflections of God that are standing right next to us that we can program and direct. It's an amazing time to be alive. Nobody knows what's going to come in the future. This is a revolutionary technology, and frankly, all you can do is just build. All you can do is build. You can sit your hand under a sand, but the world continues on without you or with you. So build something, build a lot, build as much as you can, find the motivation, or be happy, enjoy your life. So, but whatever. Just a rant from a dude just throwing 30,000 windows up, trying to give you life advice about what? So I need a sandwich. That's the bottom line. Really is that. I need a sandwich. So I'm gone. I'm out of here. It's hard to leave. It's hard to stop coding. But here we are. One sandwich away from being full and being back here. So have a great day.